Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Our next guest was with us about a year ago, as a matter of fact, at IFA in Berlin. She's with a fast-growing tech company known for its pioneering energy storage solutions. And we hope to store lots of energy, so we'll see. Chief Marketing Officer from Zendure is Jolene Shang. Jolene, welcome back Into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me back. Thank you for the introduction.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Where are you joining us from? I know it's late at night where you are.
Well, right now I'm actually calling from Shenzhen, China.
Ah, from Shenzhen. All right.
That's where I'm based. Yes, that's where the company is based, actually.
Cool. Very good. And I know that you were showing some cool products at the Showstoppers press event at IFA and of course at IFA in general. What are you guys up to these days? But first, tell us a little bit about Zendure so our audience knows a little more about you.
Sure. Well, again, Zendure was founded in 2017, and we are one of the fastest growing energy tech startups company that is located in China, USA, and China, Japan. And another thing I do want to mention is like this year, we actually expanded our global steps into Germany. So now we also have like office and a subsidiary over there as well. So as Zendure, we're specialized in providing clean energy storage solutions for our users. And our whole purpose is to accelerate a sustainable future by delivering reliable and affordable clean energy for households worldwide by popularizing the latest energy tech. And I do have a lot of like exciting news to share with you, especially what we have launched this year and in terms of our global expansions, and of course, what we have launched recently at the IFA as well.
Gotcha. And of course, when you talk about energy storage solutions, we're really aimed at those who, I guess, lose power for some reason, or maybe they're out camping and they need energy, especially with all the devices we all have these days. We want to have power. If it's a home and because maybe a storm or some issue or the grid or something, you want to keep your refrigerator going and not spoil all of your food. So is that the kind of energy storage we're talking about for most people?
Exactly, Dave. So you know it very well, actually, from the users, pain points, especially in the US markets. Right now, and actually, we got this great opportunity last time at your show to introduce about our Rockstar Server-based V. Right now, we're actually just exploring different scenarios for our users. But of course, the main using scenarios are still for the ones who are concerned about their, let's say, like blackouts, right? Especially during the emergencies, like you also mentioned in Miami, what happened is like the hurricanes, that people actually lose the powers. And in some of the cases, power is more than a power, sometimes can be a life.
Yeah.
So what we are offering is those kind of a portable power stations and module designed that is designed to really resolve any kind of the concerns of the emergencies or blackouts. Our whole SBV, this is a product that we are calling. So that is like comes with the industry leading battery technologies that really solves out all these problems because it has like 6.4 kilowatt hours with a single unit. And as just you mentioned, we also have a lot of users came to us saying, okay, look, when there's like emergencies or blackouts, other things I might just need it. I can do my laundry later. But the thing is, I have a lot of food in my refrigerator. What I'm going to do with them, right? Especially in the US, we actually have this habit. We like to keep the food. We like to purchase like maybe once a week. So in this case, our system, our product actually offers like it's like a dual voltage. So we offers like 120 volts and 240 volt at a single unit. And in this case, we have a UPS function, meaning that if there is like any emergencies, we immediately like, seamlessly provide you with the power of these single devices or those kind of home appliances that will make sure that you do not suffer anything from from any second of loss of the power.
Okay, because that was going to be my next question, Jolene, was can it perform a function of a UPS or uninterruptible power supply? Because a lot of folks have them now in their homes, whether it be for their home entertainment systems or certainly their computers and that sort of thing. But yeah, you bring up a good point, perhaps even for your refrigerator, especially if in your area you have brownouts, as we tend to call them. They're just momentary, hopefully momentary outages, but that can also ruin your appliances. Power going off and back on again a couple of times, all of a sudden you've burned up your motor in the fridge or something like that. So it is appropriate to think of at least some of your devices, maybe the lower end ones, as also being a UPS?
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, UPS is actually one of the major functions because we wanted to make sure, well, I would say at the very beginning when we were actually working on the whole product defining, like the definitions, right, with our product departments, we have done a lot of research with our potential users. At that time, we actually heard a lot of feedbacks or concerns about what if, so for example, if they're actually using any of the, let's say like a medical devices, they want to make sure there's a constant power. And also, like you mentioned, the refrigerators, but maybe that way it's not like urgent, let's say, in this case, because even you lose it for like 10 minutes, it's okay. But for some of the people who actually work with a lot of data, they cannot really risk to lose any of the data even in 1 second, because that's really going to ruin overall the algorithms, all these the records and everything. So what we're trying to do is to really provide the ultimate solutions. I mean, our UPS is like a seamless, so it's like a zero downtime second. So we make sure that we have, especially for those like very important home devices, like appliances, we make sure that we have a seamless support when there is a blackout. That's why we call it like the most advanced UPS solutions.
Got you. Okay. And what new products did you launch at IFA in Berlin? Because that just occurred a couple of weeks ago. And I know there was a lot of excitement, especially around your exhibit, with folks saying that this is cool. You guys continue to grow. You continue to provide some new products. You seem to have a lot of different solutions for folks.
Before I introduce this product, I would just to share you a little bit is like this year we actually shift a little bit to the European markets. But this is the product where I'm going to talk about is something we are also trying to introduce to our US market as well. There are actually two parts of it. So this time at IFA, we were introducing the whole ecosystem. It's called like a Zen Plus Home. So this innovative energy management ecosystem is set to transform how our users and our families manage their energy consumptions within their homes. So just to give you a bit in like explanations of like Zen Plus Home. So this whole ecosystem is designed to be like a user-friendly ecosystem of plug and play products, right? Like SBV. SBV was actually the one of the first plug and play home, excuse me, energy storage products.
And SBV, I want to let folks know, SBV is Super Base V. What does that mean?
Yeah, the Super Base V was like the products, the very first plug and play that Zendure launched like a year ago.
Okay.
And early this year, we have launched another product called Solar Flow. And it is also like a product, it's also like a plug and play design that really resolves a lot of like issues of time of use in the European markets. So this whole ecosystem that consists like mainly like in terms of like hardware, like products wise, it's like a plug and play and also compatible with industry leading technologies and solutions. So with Zen Plus Home, this whole idea, our users will be able to effortlessly monitor and automate their energy usage and receiving valuable insights and to optimize the efficiency and also reduce utility costs. So just to give you a bit more information about this whole system is that along with our new product, Solar Flow, again, it's like a module designed product that is mainly dedicated, I will say it's dedicated to the Europe markets because in terms of a capacity wise, like efficiency wise, like the requirements is slightly different from the US. But so this product was also like a plug and play module designed, also expandable batteries, and then it makes it very easy to actually compatible with all the microinverters and solar panels that you can name on the market.
Good.
And more importantly is now the users, they are not only satisfying with the good solid products, right? They are also looking for some more advanced solutions. That's what is the Zen Plus Home about, is that now with our like a monitor CT and also with the like a smart plugs, our users will be able to monitor and manage their energy consumptions with each devices or home appliances or with the overall household consumptions through our app. So Zendure, I would say we're definitely not the very first one to introduce like the let's say the monitoring services or energy management services in the market, but we're the very first one who is specialized in providing solid product solutions. Now are also advocating and providing a energy management solutions for our users.
And that's very good. And unfortunately, we're completely out of time, but we want our audience to know that they can get more information when they visit Zendure.com, Zendure, Zendure.com. Glad to see that you're doing power stations, solar generators, all sorts of solutions for many different applications. Jolene, a pleasure to have you back again. We'll have to get you back again soon because there's much more to talk about. So we'll see how that develops and how things work out. But thanks for spending a few minutes with us here on Into Tomorrow.
Thank you very much for having me again. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Well, thank you, Jolene. Appreciate it. Jolene Shang is Chief Marketing Officer with Zendure USA. And again, Zendure.com. We'll get you there, of course, as we do with all of our guests when you visit us at IntoTomorrow.com. I'm Dave Graveline. Stay tuned. Much more to come, especially from IFA over several weeks here on Into Tomorrow, and video of all of the guest interviews from IFA, so be sure to visit us at IntoTomorrow.com. Back with more right here on the Advanced Media Network.